crazy. Like, how can you just be on the wrong side of that coin that many times? Man, that just sucks. I mean, sorry, David, but dude, there's no help. The only thing I can say is get on Twitter, get on Facebook, hashtag fire Brandon now. Like, right? Like, how they
you
say,
can't turn the ball over 4 times and expect to even be in the game. The fact that they were in the game,
right.
going into the last couple minutes of that game, only down by 3 points, is a miracle.
Yeah, so let's talk about that Chargers game. I don't have this down on the paper, so this is kind of shooting from the hip. But the Chargers, they had that game within firing all game long. What it was like? Well, what was it? 10-3 for the longest time, right? And finally they tied it. No, was it a tied game? No,
it was 10-3. Then it was 13-3. And then they got it to a 3-point deficit.
Yeah.
So it was 13-10, and they had the chance to go down and get that game tying field goal.
Yeah, and Justin Herbert was getting sacked play after play after play, and the Chargers defense actually stepped up. We thought earlier this season when the Chargers traded J.C. Jackson to the Patriots that, like, hey, they're kind of just tanking the rest of the season, but that defense has stepped up, right? They are holding teams. Kind of, right? I mean, yes, they gave up 41 to the Lions. They gave up 23 to the Packers, 31 to the Chiefs, 20 to the Cowboys, but their offense is scoring as well. I like at this point, I don't know what is wrong with the Chargers. What is wrong with the Chargers? Maybe they just need to find their own stadium. Maybe it's the stadium mojo. Maybe they need to move back to San Diego. I don't know. Move to St. Louis, something. I don't know. I would hate to be a Chargers fan. Hate to be a Chargers fan. Jump back in the chat here. Damn, Ant says Broncos could definitely upset the Lions. Lions defense isn't that good. Y'all seen what my Ravens did to them? We did. We saw them blow the crap out of the Lions. What, like 5 weeks ago? But then he also says, I also think they could beat the Raiders. Russ got his confidence back and has been playing very good football. Russ has been playing good football all season long. What has happened is that defense is finally stepping up and actually getting turnovers, right? That defense is playing some good football. That's what it comes down to. Takeaways, not turning the ball over. Russ has been a good quarterback for the last 2 seasons. It just kind of hasn't flourished on the win side of things. Hoffy, any thoughts?
Yeah, I mean, we talked about how Russell Wilson's been playing pretty good yesterday, not so much, but I mean, he was playing the number 1 defense in the Browns, but he only went 13 for 22 yesterday, 134 yards, but not turning the ball over. And that seems to be, when Russell, doesn't turn the ball over and does, because we see a lot of times when they go down, he wants to get all of those, all those points back in that one big play. And that's where he tends to hurt himself and his team. But even yesterday, only threw for 134 yards. But, the rushing attack yesterday was really what, the rushing is really what helped them yesterday get that win from, that home game or whatnot against Cleveland. But, yeah, as long as Russell doesn't turn the ball over, him and Sutton are starting to click, and Marvin Mims Jr. as well has been playing well. Javonte Williams, has been doing all right in the backfield, but as long as they, again, don't turn the ball over, I can see them, like I said, even winning both those games against the Texans and Detroit. So, I think they're a team that could potentially, as long as they're not in that 7 seed, whoever gets the 7 seed is one and done, because you're not beating the Chiefs, you're not beating the Ravens in week 1. But that 6 through 3 matchups, watch out for whoever is in those matchups. That's going to just be, a pick 'em.
How about this? What if we went on a ledge here and we said the Broncos do beat the Texans, the Broncos do beat the Lions, and then they beat the Chargers, all 3 road games, giving them 8 wins in a row? Are they all of a sudden the most dangerous team in the NFL? Are they all of a sudden the team that you do not want to play in the playoffs? Probably not. I still want to play Russell in the playoffs. I still want to play Sean Payton in the playoffs, and the Broncos in the playoffs. It is all about getting hot at the right time. And like I said earlier, I think they're getting hot too early. They can it almost say that the Broncos need a pop in the mouth. They need to get beat down by the Texans or the Chargers or the Lions. No. They need to get beat down by a team that they're supposed to beat, like the Patriots. If they go in on Christmas Eve and the Patriots come into like town and the Patriots beat them, that could be the blessing in disguise that the Broncos need to make a playoff push.
The Patriots would be lucky if they put up 3 points against the Broncos.
Not if Bailey Zappi starting, baby.
Okay, 9 points.
No, rumor has it is that they're going to trade for Joe Flacco from the Browns. No, I'm kidding.
The Browns might be rolling with Joe Flacco. It looks like the Browns quarterback Robinson is hurt, so maybe it's shit. Watch out for Joey Flacco. We all know what he does in the playoffs.
Yeah, no, he does win Super Bowls with a great defense around him.
Yeah.
And that's all it takes.